Heyo, it's Mark. This is another walking bouncy video. The topic for this one is, well, I've stirred up a little bit of a hornet's nest, and I kind of wanted to talk about it, and I figured, there's got to be some sanity to it after all. There's what I'm hinting at, or not even hinting at, but what I'm dancing around the topic-wise is controversy. Sometimes you write something, or you say something, or you do something, it's controversial, and it polarizes people, and people get kind of excited about it, and they like to comment or write about it, and kind of contribute their 2 cents to the whole equation. Sometimes you don't know it in advance, and you just write something because of your own personal experiences, which is, pretty much all you have to judge by until you see other people's input. And that's one of the great things about blogging. You write something, or social media in general. You write something and you see reactions come up out of nowhere right away, and you see where other people's experiences and their viewpoints, and it kind of puts your little egotistical, isolated perspective into a wider scope. So, and if you have an open mind, you can really get a heck of a lot smarter, and I think a little wiser by doing so. And that's one of the things that I really enjoy about writing. Hey, how's it going? So out of all the comments you get on a polarizing post, some can be pretty negative, some can be positive. You're going to have a mix. The overall effect, hopefully, should be that there's a few people that see, hey, both sides have some sort of traction. Especially if it's a rational argument, if it's something belief or faith-based, or even style-based, it becomes kind of a moot point. You really can't make a lot of progress there because people are going to believe what they want to believe, and people are going to like what they want to like. So you can't really win on those arguments, and you can't really make a lot of progress on those arguments. So I sort of try to stay clear of them, unless I think one side is harmful, and then I'll jump on the other side. So the recent example that I have of a sort of rational one is a post I did today, which was about development environments, IDEs, integrated development environments. Sorry about the noise, guys. So you have a program, a software program, or even a web interface that allows you to access your code or a library and do a lot of things automatically, like have function definitions. I'm just going over there. The classes are known, the structures are known, and you can do things like tab or line completion, or variable completion, or you can do things like go to definition. You can hop around and move. You can navigate your code very fast, especially when you have multiple libraries and different subdirectories. And if you're like me, you might write things and then a couple years later forget where exactly the function was, even if you have fairly good naming conventions. From time to time you'll get sloppy because you'll be in a rush. So it's nice to have an integrated development environment. And what I had written was, well, the IDE for VisualNet, you grab it, you can grab the Express Edition, you can install it, and things are pretty smooth right off the get-go for C++. Now you can do the same thing with NetBeans or Eclipse if you grab the development environment, and you can run Java, right off the cuff. It's pretty good. But if you want to do things like work with smaller web applications like Scala, it's a pretty new language, or Python, it's not that new of a language, but it's still changing, or maybe like Google's App Engine, and you want to plug in and start using those guys all in tandem, you're going to have some problems. And I ran into all kinds of problems, different versions, path problems with compiler commands, and to make a long story short, I think there's a little bit of a need for there to be a smoother development environment. This video really should have gone with that post, but it's about controversy, and I guess if you're in the area of generating content, if you do shake up the hornet's nest, you got to do so with some sort of reasoning or rationale. You don't want to do it just for sensationalism. You want to do it because you're hoping to make progress. You're hoping to get a better perspective of both sides. At least that's what I'm hoping to do with my blog. If I do get a little controversial or too opinionated or something like that, I know I'll back off of it and change topics, but since your blog is sort of like your virtual house online, people come there and they want to be treated with respect and really get something out of it, of value. You don't want your house to devolve into like a shouting match. Anyway, that's about it on controversy. Thanks, bye.